Well, hello everyone. I'm back, the new proud American conservative, with another quick video today. I used to say I got more important info, not too many of you can stomach, but I don't need to say it. You all know it is official now. I believe everybody understands it is one party against the middle class. As I've been telling you since I started my YouTube channel, I've been saying this on Parler before I even opened my Twitter account a few months ago. I've been on Parler for about 2 years or so. I've been telling everyone to watch out. I started to see a lot of cracks within a Trump administration. No, it has nothing to do with this Trump Russia collusion, all this nonsense. I'm talking mostly about monetary policies, about Keynesian economic system that was being pushed right before everyone's eyes. A lot of things that Trump campaigned on. He was going to shrink the balance sheet. The QE is the only reason why the bubble did not burst under Obama, and then he ends up doing same thing times 10 actually, and using COVID in every way as scapegoat. I mean, it is becoming such a charade. It's really sad, disturbing, it's embarrassing. And this $600 check now, whatever it is, payment, is just a slap in the face for so many people. Don't get me wrong, anything is good that comes in. Government sending free money, it's better, I guess, than nothing. They could have just locked everyone up for 2 years and not give you anything. So I guess it is better than nothing. But let's be clear here. Average mortgage in United States is $1,200, of course, per month. So for right now, with this 600, if you add the 1,200 after the first mandatory lockdowns, let's just say a lot of people got maybe $3,000 at the most. This is for 8 months now, going into the 9th month. And these restrictions, these lockdowns are nowhere close to be over. So if 1 month's mortgage is $1,200 on an average, how is $600 going to do anything? So you're going to continue prolonging these evictions. How are the landlords going to, oh, I use the word landlord. I guess that's banned too, because it's somebody's feelings may get hurt, that somebody owns properties and they employ people, workers, to keep up with property, and they provide housing. I guess those are bad people. And now some of you might say, oh, you're probably one of those that owns properties, and I do not own anything besides what you see right here. That is a property, but I am not renting it for anyone. I don't live off of passive income. I try to do it, but some things did not work out, and I'm glad it didn't, because right now the upper middle class is getting destroyed, and it's all by design. Middle class has been already pushed to lower middle class, while the lower middle class has been pushed into poverty a long time ago. So the goal is to destroy the middle class. That's why I always said I have more info not too many of you can stomach, because this is the unfortunate reality. And so what we can do about this situation, how we can prepare, I try to talk to you guys about penny stocks, how you can get in, try to make a few dollars if you're one of those who is speculating with only maybe $200, $300, $500, how to pay off your cell phone bill, using very cautious approach into trading, because this is just a ticking bomb. It's the biggest bubble ever inflated in the history of the world, but there is always opportunities in this. You just have to know where to look and how to do it. Having money sitting and just waiting around, no matter what the amount is, there is no yield. You're not getting anything on your savings if you keep money in the banks. Your grandparents used to get 5-6% of keeping money in the bank. Those days are over. And for those who think they're just going to buy, let's say, Apple, and it's going to continue to go up, and it's a solid stock, I'm going to keep, let's say, Costco. It is not going down. They got a little bit of dividends too. It is solid, yes. But again, how many people do really have enough liquidity, enough cash to put into big companies like this and actually see a significant change when it comes to return on your investment. But can you afford, $20,000, $50,000 in investment that's giving you 2, 3, 5% a year, and it's not going down? If it does, it's going back up because the Fed keeps propping the stock market up. This is all coming to an end. We just don't know exactly when. And I will not know, you will not know. This same goes to Bitcoin. I know this sounds like a rant, but it's really, I'm just trying to shed some light on a lot of gray areas, a lot of dark areas that a lot of people continue to not do enough research on. They're just not even trying to open their eyes. Now Elon Musk is tweeting about Bitcoin. First he was against the Bitcoin, now he's all on board. He's going to be investing billions of dollars in the Bitcoin. Jack from Twitter, of course, is 100% on board with Bitcoin. These people, there's only a handful of them that run the world. They have enough money to make this market go crazy either way. And you will not know when they call each other on their private phone lines and they decide to pull the plug. Like, how is this not clear for a lot of people? They are tweeting, please, Elon, we'll buy Teslas with the money from Bitcoin. Let's just make the Bitcoin, go to the moon. You love going to the moon anyways, stuff like this. So Elon is going to make you a millionaire? And Jack from Twitter, they don't want you. They don't want the middle class. They want poverty and the elite group of whatever, 5, 10, 20 people. That's about it. You are not in... They don't care about you. This is the cruel reality. They will sink so many people. They will pull the plug. You will not get that text message when the time is up. Yes, Bitcoin could go to 50,000. I'm not saying it's not going to. I like to trade Bitcoin. I used to trade it in the sweet spot, I call it, between 6,000 and 10,000. And now it might be that 10,000 that used to be resistance now becomes support. Maybe I'll find another sweet spot, another channel of trading, let's say between 10 and 15, and I will be trying to take profits out. If you say, well, my goal is to own one Bitcoin because there is only so many of them, whatever it is, 21 million, you will be, crying like a little girl because I will have it and you won't, and it's going to the moon. That's fine. I'm willing to take on that risk, but I would rather take profits out, use some of those profits. You guys know my motto, in and out procedure, getting real money, sending a check, calling the bullion dealer up and having them send me real money for my fiat paper currency. Fiat meaning backed by nothing. That's what fiat is. For a lot of people are confused and they're not sure. They're doing all this research what fiat is. Just think of it as fiat is just backed by nothing. Right now it's faith and confidence that's holding up the dollar. The dollar could have a reverse up. It could move up with gold for the first time. That's also in the play here. But the bottom line is the dollar, meaning your purchasing power, is going to go through the floor while gold is going to go straight up. That is going to happen. And at the same time, I don't even care if gold price goes up or down. To me, if I can afford 5 grams, 10 grams, a gram, an ounce, 10 ounces, I am buying every chance I get. And we're talking physical, in your possession, okay? Because all roads lead to gold. This is unsustainable. Right now, the Congress is talking about another stimulus, $2.5 trillion. If you spend $1 every minute, it could be every second, I forget which one, but it's just incredible to even think about this. For the next 36,000 years, you would spend $1 trillion. So the money printing continues to go. It is not stopping anytime soon. And if you think of money printing and all these fancy words they use, like quantitative easing, just look at it as money counterfeiting. Okay, that's what it is, or debasing currency, debasing your purchasing power. You need more and more dollars to buy same goods. You could have gotten them for whatever price. Something cost $10 not long ago. Now it's 12, 15. You guys know the deal. Look at the grocery store prices. Look what's been going on. Look at commodities. Look at tech stocks. Look at just everything is going up. The only thing that's been going down steadily is your purchasing power, the Dixie, the dollar index. And again, to finish off the video, I don't want to make it too long. Yes, it could be a possible reversal in the Dixie. You can see it go from 90, 91 handle. It may not drop into that 80s for the next few months, maybe even a year. It could go straight up over 100, and this is where you need to start really worrying. The stock market is going to sell off. We are looking at 60, 70, possibly 80% drop. And if the Dow Jones Industrial Average drops 80%, which for a lot of you that would seem like, what is this guy talking about? It would bring it to the same level as it was in 2008 during the Great Recession, around $6,000, $7,000 instead of $30,000. Just think about this. History does repeat itself, and if it doesn't, it rhymes. It will happen. Now, how do I foresee with inflation, deflation, where you need to be, how to play this? I see that energy stocks are also going to get sold off big time. Gold, silver, everything is going to be sold off. I believe gold and silver are not going to get sold off as much as Bitcoin will, as energy sector, and basically S&P, NASDAQ, overall stock market. If they go down 80%, 70%, you can see silver drop 35% or so. And then you will see a quick reverse from most commodities, especially gold, silver, going up. I see energy sector start going up, not because of booming economy, because of wars, etc. I believe the banksters cannot allow crude oil to go below $50 for too long. So you can see a huge inflation in those sectors. You can see deflation in real estate. There is a very good chance you will see deflation in real estate. And how that's going to play out, you just need to look at it this way. A lot of homes now, there is not much available on the market, especially if you're looking something like off the grid, looking for land, stuff like that. But what is going to happen is with all the jobs being lost, people are going to start selling. And you're going to see millions and millions of signs across the country, across the United States and the world, especially in places like Australia, New Zealand, Canada, where real estate is just in the biggest bubble ever. You're going to see a lot of signs for sale. So what is that going to do? Just think of supply, demand. All of a sudden, you have all these homes back for sale. It is going to bring the prices down. It could be 50% drop in real estate. So if you think that you got that good equity going, your home is worth 30, 40% more than you paid for it, you might want to think twice. And you might want to jump on, getting rid of your property, getting rid of your fancy condo in New York right now, if it's still someone out there who is crazy enough to buy it. Again, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you, you might want to think about what I'm talking about. Be critical thinker, okay? This is not easy to figure out. This situation, you hear all these people talk about inflation, inflation, deflation, deflation. You're going to have both. You are having both. And you just have to put it together. You're playing against the best poker players, against the best chess players in the world. You have to understand the game. The rich do not care about you. They want the gap between them, meaning the Wall Street / Congress. They want that gap to be to the point of no return. And right now, this is where we are not just heading, we are already here. They will not stop. They will continue. The goal is to get rid of the middle class. Prepare. Do not be complacent in times like this. Nobody's going to save you who steps foot in the White House. So to finish off my rant, I will just go over my stock picks. If you watch my last few videos, You know that I got rid of a lot of positions in mid-tier mining stocks like Equinox, which was one of my favorites. I just decided Kirkland, Kinross. I just decided to unload on those when I had a nice gain on them, about maybe 7% in a very short period of time. And I decided to use all of that cash into Wheaton Precious Metals because the chart for Wheaton and the whole idea with these streaming royalty companies that you need to do a little research on, it just, the business model, I like it a lot. So this is one of those companies that the share is not, $10, $5, $1. You're looking at over $40, but I was able to use profits from pretty solid miners. Don't get me wrong, I did not feel comfortable selling even B2 Gold. I had Kinross. These are really good miners. I just decided, like I said, to take a shot at the bigger boy right here. Or let me rephrase that, because some people might get offended. I wanted to take a shot at return on your investment percentage where I believe has the best chance. And Wheaton Precious Metals, including Smith & Wesson, I believe is got a really good room to run here, about $5-6 from its price right now, around 17-18 range, I believe. I forget, I didn't check today what was going on yet with Smith & Wesson. But I will tell you that Smith & Wesson has a lot of room to go up, and this is just based on a lot of issues that we are having. We still don't know who the actual president is. The company is solid, and the chart looks very, very healthy. And if I'm wrong, that's fine. But those are my plays. Smith & Wesson, Wheaton Precious Metals. Take care. God bless you all, and we will talk soon. Merry Christmas to all.